Good morning, everybody. Park Rat Pat here. Welcome to the Sunday morning early show. Here is my co-host, Swifty.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you all for being here so bright and early.
Right and
We know
early.
it's early, and we do appreciate you coming out and hanging with us for a little bit here. Get the morning started off right. We're doing it beautiful today. I'm on the front porch. You can hear the birds in the background. I hope you can hear the birds. And we getting things rolling. I am still in Tennessee, so it's cold as a mofo out here, at least for my little flatlander butt.
Mm-hmm.
I see we got Mark Aller in here, PA Patriot, Mark the Berg Hunter, Mandy's Candy. Good to see you, Mandy.
Well, Park Rat Pat's in here.
Park Rat's in here. We got Randy in here from Detecting with Randy. Bill Papa Rouse is on up in here. All right. Swifty, he's in this. All right. Awesome stuff. Kimberly Creamer, the Sunshine State Detectorist. Hopefully, everybody's been watching and enjoying her shorts going on. Mark Thomas, welcome aboard.
On sale in the house this morning. Good morning, brother.
Greeny, what's up, brother? Lewis S. showing up. Everybody having a good time already. Yeah.
We got 13 up in the house already this morning, Pat.
Awesome. Jim Steele, good morning, brother. Good to see you. Whew. Well, it's been quite a week. I've been a little bit out of the loop, doing things I've got to do with the family stuff, and we still got a little bit more to do. That'll all get settled down. Still dealing with the teeth issues, so that's old news. As far as I know, new news, or the big question for me that I want to know from all y'all out there in YouTube land, what do you think of the onslaught of new machines? It's like every year and a half, boom, a whole wave of new machines comes out. And yet you can watch certain channels where somebody been using the same machine for the last 20 years and they're still kicking butt with it. Are all these new machines really necessary? I mean, if things had stopped at the Knox 800, if that had been the pinnacle of their machines, they could have survived another 5, 6, 7 years without putting out anything new, and it wouldn't have hurt their business at all, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But now there's this big onslaught of new machines coming out, and just as soon as everybody orders their new machines, then boom, one more new machine. They do that with phones. You get the latest and greatest phone, and a week and a half later, there's something later and greater.
Yeah, how do you keep up with it all?
Mm-hmm.
And then
CZ Kid says, don't even think of the onslaught. The day is two, still getting results. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
when you get a new detector like that, it's like getting a new cell phone. You got to learn that thing all over again, and it takes time.
Yeah.
And, to answer your question, even though you weren't asking me, I used the Garrett AT Pro for a long time, and I ended up with the Equinox 800. And the only reason why I got that, because I started water hunting, and I wanted something waterproof, something that's going to work good in the water, the salt water, fresh water. And that's the only reason why I got it. And it took me about a year to learn it. But once I did, that's been my go-to machine ever since. So,
hey, we got Mikey Mellyman 24. Welcome aboard, brother. Good to see you. We're talking about the onslaught of new machines and is it really necessary? And like Swifty was just saying about phones, you get a new machine, you got to take all the time. You got to learn it. You got to learn its sounds. You got to learn its secrets. You got to learn its tricks. And at the end of the day, just like a phone, you're making call and sending texts. You're hearing a beep and digging a hole. So is it worth that extra expense? We're going to put out another 800, 1300, 2500, whatever these machines are going for, does it really pay off? Or are you better to stick with a machine where you've already gotten a return on your investment?
Mm-hmm.
And at that point it owes you nothing, so everything is fresh treasure and profit.
Exactly. Yeah, there was times when I was trying to learn my Equinox, that I would just get mad, put it in the car, grab the AT Pro, just and found a ton of stuff.
Yeah. See now, Mikey, well, if I can find everybody thing. Now, Mikey says yes. He says, Jeff's killing me with that new 900. The new machines are finding more stuff. But in that case, Mikey, are they finding deeper stuff? Are they finding smaller stuff? Have they found anything that you couldn't have found with the older machine if you just hit it at the right angle in the right time? That's kind of what I'm wondering about him. Shannon Dalton, good morning. Good to see you here. Craig Bates, welcome aboard.
Marty's digging with Marty is here.
Yeah, Marty Verstel.
Yeah, Bean up in the house.
Yay, Pickin' Bean, what's
So
up?
I see Craig Bates is up in the house. Yeah. And I saw another comment up here.
Now, Mikey says they are deeper for sure. Well, he said that, but I didn't hit it because things are scrolling by too fast.
I know. That too early this morning. Yeah. Hey, everybody, don't forget to mash that like button.
Oh, yeah. I think overall, if you can afford the expense and get the new machine, then it could be worth it to you, depending on how much you're detecting you're doing. If you're the kind of person who gets out there once a week or once every other week, you may be better off to just hold on to your money and dance with the one that brung you, because the most expensive machine you're going to have is the one you use the least. If you got a $5,000 machine you're using 20 times a month, that overall costs you less than a $500 machine you've used once.
Mm-hmm. Well, I see Otis is in the house.
Morning, Mr. Otis. Good to see you.
Or as Marlon calls him, Otis.
Well, we do have
house Otis.
we do have an Otis Ferris who shows up in a bunch of the streams, and sometimes I think people get them confused. You got to look for that double T.
That's right.
Yes,
Otis and I are going out this afternoon. You need me? Okay. I'm being summoned. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, no problem. I don't know when I'll be able to get out next for detecting. I do have my machine with me, but things have been moving along fairly quick here, and I just haven't had time to get out and swing. I don't know how much time I'll have when I get home because I got a lot of work lined up for stickers and shirts, and I need to keep them customers happy as soon as I possibly can. So, but when I get out, I'll get out. I'll have a good time, and I'll be hunting with good people like Kimberly and Rob, and having the good adventures.
Hey, Pat. If you excuse me for a minute or so, I got to take care of something, and I'll be right back.
All right, man. Enjoy.
Sorry about that.
Be here. I'm going to see if I can post a link and see if we can get someone else up on screen here. Let's see. Invite. Copy. Alrighty. And pasty. There should have been a paste option there. Let me try again. There we go. All right. The link is in the comments if anyone wants to come up and say hello or talk about your channel or something that's going on. It says Great Lou. Oh, I missed something. Oh, yeah, I said pasties. I like pasties.
Here we go.
The Simplex is an awesome machine, Lou. I've tried Kimberly's out, and I know a lot of people keep them as a backup machine, but I would say if that was your forerunner, you'd be doing good. It's a powerful little machine in an affordable package. I've only used it a few times, but I can't say enough good things about it. Sometime to hit the Treasure Coast for some detecting. That would be cool, CZ. I'd love to get together with you and do some detecticating.
Yeah.
Grave Digger Tools, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Awesome.
But it's always, Pat, it's always good to have two machines, whichever ones you're comfortable with. That way, if one breaks down, you got to send it in for repairs. You still got the other one. You can still get out there and metal detect while you're waiting, So I've had that situation before with the Knox. I had to send it in. Luckily, I still had the AT Pro. I'm still able to get out there and do some hunting. Found some great stuff with it. No problem.
I know a lot of people will carry a second machine with them so that, say, you're door knocking trying to get a permission. If there's some interest there, sometimes you can sway the property owner by saying, look, I've got an extra machine and set up with me. We'll get you hooked up and come out here and detect with me. Let's see what we can find. And if they can get involved in it, they've got a little bit more excitement and a little bit happier to let you get out there and do your thing, especially if they find something cool. Good morning, Karen Wade. Awesome.
This is Swifty in the other room.
That's right. She's got something big coming up. Now, is she actually going to be painting with or alongside Guy Harvey?
Well, I am not allowed to say anything more about it until a contract has been signed. So we're going to leave it at that right now, because I kind of spoke sooner than I was supposed to. But for me, I was super excited and wanted to brag. But
who doesn't?
signed the contract yet, so don't say anything.
Okay, we keep our
mouth
mouth
shut. That is in the making, though, Pat.
It was just a strange dream I had, probably drug induced. Who knows?
It's all good, but I think things are in the making for that. And once all that is signed, sealed, delivered, then she's going to be making a big announcement. So
that's awesome. Hey, we got other side of the boat up in the house. Welcome aboard.
Up, Jerry.
PA's got stickers going out tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, I did post the link. Let me see if I can back up and find that on my phone.
I can do it from here.
Well, I wanted to see if I could pin it to the top of the... There we go.
Wow, we got 28 in here now. Everybody go there, smash that thumbs up button. And also, I want you to go over to each other's channel, subscribe, hit that bell, like, watch the videos, leave a comment. That way, your sub will stick to your new channel there that you're subbing to. Unfortunately, last night when I went to bed, I was up to 970 subs, and I got up this morning, I had lost 7. I don't know what happened there, but
all right. I've got the link pinned to the top of the comments if somebody wants to come up and say hi, especially those of you who have some of these newer machines. Please come on up if you can. Tell us about them, what you're thinking, what you're experiencing so far. Do you like the sounds? What do they weigh? How long do the batteries last? These are the kind of questions that help people make the decision on if they want to buy or not. So, yeah, if you've got one of the new machines or have been hunting with somebody who does, please come on up here and give us your input.
Yeah, and I know the new latest and greatest is the Manticore, and I'm hearing some good reviews. I'm hearing it's just the same as the Equinox 800. So I don't know. I think they cost a whole lot of money too. And I'm just like, to me, I don't know, to spend that kind of money to get another machine. I'd rather spend that money on something else, maybe a camera or something else that I could use in the sense if I already got a machine that's already killing it, you know.
Yeah, I kind of figured it out the other day. As a lot of y'all know, I drive this Shizuki because cheap cars are kind of like my thing, I guess. But my metal detectors, I've spent at least 4 times as much on metal detectors as I have on my car. Okay, this is the sign of a sick mind.
Right. Yeah.
And PA says it took him a year to pay off his gold bug too.
And I lucked out because a friend of mine had the Equinox 800. He used it, I don't know, maybe 5 times. He's like, I don't like it. And he said, I want to sell it. I said, well, how much you want for it? I'm looking for a water machine. He goes, I don't know. How about $750? I was like, okay. Hey, we got someone in the green room.
Sweet. Mr. Greeny showing up here.
There he is.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Swifty. Good
How
morning,
you doing, brother?
everyone in the chat there. Well, I could tell you, I had broke the coil on my Knox. I took a slide down the ridge. I shouldn't have been digging at the edge of the ridge at my age. And I started sliding down the ridge, and I put the detector out there to sort of slow me down, and I snapped the coil. So I went back to using my original machine, which was a little $94 special. I knew nothing about detecting. I just bought a detector, and I said, I'll go on YouTube and learn how to detect. And I took that machine because I didn't get the Knox fixed for 3 months. And in 3 months with that little machine, I found silver. I found rings. I actually enjoyed it because it had like a small sniper coil on it. It had only like a 6-inch coil on it. And the Knox, I got the 11-inch. And it was me personally, I believe if it beeps, dig it. You don't know what it is. I mean,
dig it all.
The Knox, I like the Knox. It's good. But it's like, it gives you a number. It doesn't guarantee it's going to be silver. It doesn't guarantee, so I found gold with the Knox anywhere from ringing up from 6 to 8, 12, 18. So to me, the numbers aren't anything. I try to listen to the tones.
Yeah, and that's a thing that a lot of people have trouble with on new machines. They'll say the machine performs great, but they don't like the sounds. And it seems to me like a manufacturer would have caught on to that and given you several sound palettes that you could use. So if you're loving the machine but you're not liking the sounds, you could switch up to sound palette number 2 or sound palette number 3, or make it sound like one of the older machines if that's what you're used to.
I use the 50 tones on my Equinox. That really helps me out a lot.
Gives me a headache. The more tones, the worse. I just want low, medium, high.
Yeah, that $94 machine has got one tone. It goes beep. The same beat for everything. There's no strong sound. There's no weak sound. High, low. It's just one beat. So that's how I started, and I literally dug everything.
Now, Randy says you can change the sounds on the Knox. I didn't know that, and I know quite a few people who use the Knox. So I knew that there were sound differences between modes from like field 1 or field 2 or beach 1 or beach 2. I knew there were sound differences there. Square tones. I'm not even sure what a square tone is.
Hey, I just wanted to jump in. Gravedigger Tools was in here briefly. He said he just stopped in to say hi. Back to making his leather sheaths that take care of everyone else. Trying to stop in more often. If you haven't checked out his stuff, go check it out. I have one of his hand diggers.
Oh yeah. If you haven't heard of Gravedigger Tools, you need to ask somebody, because man, they put out the beast.
And they're made right here in the US of A.
And that's the most important thing right there. Yeah. Proudly made in America. Great stuff. If you've got a chance, I don't know if Gravedigger's a mod. We'll add moderator.
Yeah, so, I can't do it from here, so you'll have to do it.
Yep, I just added moderator. If you're still here, Gravedigger, go ahead and post a link to your website or your channel, and let people check out what you got going on.
Certainly. So, how much did you say you paid for that first machine? $94 or something?
$94, and I was, I had no clue about metal detecting. I was watching that ridiculous show, Coast Oak Island. I said, I got to try to dig up treasure. I'm retired now. I have nothing to do. I picked up a $94 machine, and that's when I actually found YouTube, and I started watching the metal detectorists and everybody here, and I just got out. I just dug everything with that machine, literally, and it was, to me, it was good. Within 4 months, I found enough clad in one park that was outside my house. The park has 2,700 acres, and they would tell me it's been hunted out. There's nothing there. 4 months later, I had $600 in clad sitting in the jar.
Holy cow!
So I dug a lot. I dug, 5 days a week, and I was out there 3 or 4 hours a day because I have an addictive personality. I find something I like, I just keep doing it, because I enjoy it. And
hey, we got Jim Steele's here. PD Sandigger just showed up. Thanks for joining us, brother. We're talking about machines and sounds, and is it worth it to go ahead and buy these new machines? Now, Jim Steele says what he wants most is a machine that digs for him. That's what my wife said when I said, "Oh, come out detecting with me," and she's like, "You got a machine that'll dig for me?" And I'm like, "Baby, I'll dig all your holes."
That's right.
She kind of slapped at me a little bit, but she knew what I meant.
But, I started out with I didn't know anything about metal detecting. And just out of the blue, I bought a $99 bounty hunter out of some catalog years ago. And I found Civil War stuff. I dug every target. I didn't know what I was doing. But I dug every target, and I ended up with Civil War tongue and wreath plate, the U.S. belt plate, old silver coins, old copper. I mean, I just dug up all this stuff. I had no idea what I was doing. And but I did buy a better one than that. I went up to because that one actually stopped working on me, and that's when I started using Garrett detectors. So that was pretty cool.
We got Charlie from Digging It Back here saying good morning to us all. Good morning to you.
Charlie.
Glad to hear that your mom is home and doing better. For those of you that don't know, Charlie's mom took fall, and things weren't looking good there for a while, but prayer and faith, she is back home and doing better. So that's a huge blessing. And I'm sure he'll talk about that a little bit more when he's doing his stream at 9 o'clock with Rob, FL Thunder. All of y'all remember to head over there at 9 o'clock once we get done with our show. Joe Dirt Treasure. Good morning, Joe. Glad to see you here. Heck yeah. And the comments are moving on my end.
They are here too.
I'm kind of behind in the car. I see Randy said that the advanced setting on the Knox is where you could change the tones or whatever.
Mm.
I'm so confused with technology. I have no idea the advanced setting. In fact,
Mm.
Me too.
I I had I was talking with the Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, and he had told me about a setting that he was using, and I said I don't see that on mine, and he told me I had to hold other buttons down longer, and
Mm.
it gives you another thing. I'm very old fashioned. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to set the time on the VCR here. Yeah.
His first machine clicked in Morse code. It says it's a nickel.
Uh,
So,
Joe Strack, good morning, brother. Good to see you here.
Joe Dirt in the house too. We got all these Joes in here. Hey, you know what? I even have me a cup of
Smythe.
Joe.
Welcome. Good morning to you, Martin. Thanks for joining us.
And the website you see scrolling at the bottom, that is the feed. I mean, that is the link to go over to Rob and Charlie's live feed at 9 o'clock. So when we get done here, we'll go and raid their live feed. But that's the link right there. You can click on it or however you want to do it and go check those guys out.
Absolutely, Grave Digger. Either Swifty or I will reach out to you. And yeah, we'll see if we can't get you up here as a special guest. If not in next week's show, then maybe the week after that. That would be awesome stuff. And
he said he will give away a tool. So
our viewers are always up for a good giveaway.
Yeah. Hey, and speaking of, we have 35 in here this morning, 35 strong.
That is awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Make sure you smash that like button too, y'all.
Chilling and Grilling Adventures. Dan B., good morning, brother. Hope things are going well for you there. Someone was asking who all lives in Pennsylvania. I know that Shane, the blind treasure hunter, lives in Pennsylvania.
I'm up there.
Are you? Okay.
I think Mark the Berg Hunter is in Pennsylvania. So there's several great channels and detectorists from that area. If you're looking for advice on where to move to or where to hunt, I would definitely reach out to one of those channels. That's the great thing about the detecting community and the treasure fam overall, is we're more than happy to share our knowledge, our advice, and we love getting together with others and doing collabs. So
yeah,
you definitely come to the right place.
Yeah, PA Patriot Prospecting. I believe he's in Pennsylvania as well.
Hey, yep.
Yeah. Hey, PA.
Yeah. Dan says he's only a couple hours away from PA.
Mm-hmm.
People ask what state I'm in. I always tell them state of confusion.
Mm-hmm. State of inebriation. Yeah. Can y'all hear the birds in the background?
Mm-hmm.
It's really pleasant. I can't feel my fingers, but the birds are pleasant. It's freaking cold out here.
Yeah, it's 37 up here in Virginia.
Yeah, I think we were like 43 this morning when I got up. So anybody wants to join in on us, the link is pinned at the top of the comments. Come on up, ask your questions, tell us your stories. That's what we're here for. It's everybody's show. We just host it.
That's right. We're just here hanging out,
mm-hmm.
drinking coffee with my metal detecting with Randy coffee cup.
Other Side of the Boat has a short premiere going on right now. He'll be back in a few minutes. When he comes back, we'll have him post a link to that, and we can all run over and check it out after.
Maybe Randy would like to come up and talk about those, how to change the tones on your Equinox.
Yeah, that would be killer.
I would love to find out how to do that.
Yeah.
I am still in Tennessee, Frankie. Although I wish I were with Mary Kay, where it's 70 in Florida. Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to getting home. Still got a little bit to do here. And then Gotta do something with the teeth, because
When are you looking to get back to Florida?
sometime this coming week, there's we got the service on Monday. Then I got to try and get Jeff out here to look at what's needed for the ramp we've got to put in.
Right.
Well, once we know what's needed, I can just buy the materials and leave him to his own devices, because I'm not much of a help when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh, you can hand him something.
If it were me, I'd just pile up white rocks until it fit. Craig, I am in Sebastian, Florida, so I'm about an hour and a half south of Daytona, and I am right on the coast. Like, literally, the beach is 3 miles in that direction.
Nice. Now, Pat, I don't see many videos of you doing any beach detecting. Are you into that, or are you more into finding relics and ground hunting?
I love the relics. I love the ground hunting. I like to get out old home sites when I can find them, stuff like that. I've tried the beach, and y'all have heard me say this before, but beaches suck, man. You're talking Florida. It's hot in Florida all the time. On a beach, there ain't no shade. I need shade. On a beach, there's no place to get a cold drink, and sometimes I need a cold drink. And I am way over 50 now. I'm not about to be 2 hours down the sand when my laxative kicks in. I need a bush or a bathroom nearby. And you just don't find that stuff on the beach.
No. No, but you could always go out into the water there and, act like you're looking around and
I don't want to go in the water.
there's jellyfish in there.
When I was down in New York, I tried the beach, and I found the same thing. It's hot. It's you're out there. You're just exposed to that sun, and you're at the sun's mercy. You're at the wind's mercy. I'd rather be in the woods. I could meander around. If it rains, I don't get as wet as I do if it rains on the beach. And on the beach, I'm afraid of those lightning strikes.
Right?
Yeah, Craig, on my channel, in the About section, you can get my email. I'm sure the same for Kimberly's channel. Reach out to one of us. We'd love to set something up with you and get together and do some hunting. It's always great to meet new people, because as soon as you meet new people, you've made a new friend.
That's right.
Yeah, if anyone ever gets up northeast in Pennsylvania here, I'm about 40 minutes east of Scranton, and it's a little mountain town that I'm in. And in fact, I just ran across a fellow around the corner. My neighbor across the street said, "I thought you were detecting the curb strips again in the neighborhood." He said, "I heard a machine beeping, and I seen it was this guy in the greenhouse." Well, I told my neighbor, "I'll talk to you later." I ran around to the greenhouse, knocked on his door, but I have not met one detective up here yet. I introduced myself, and he says, I've seen you coming up and down the curb strips before." I said, "Yeah." I said, I'm dying to hunt with someone." He goes, "Well, I'm retiring in about 2 or 3 weeks." He says, "And we'll get together and do something." So I was thrilled. Since I got up to Pennsylvania in November of 21, I've been hunting by myself, just completely by myself. I don't mind, but you know what? It was nice when I was down in New York and I met a bunch of guys, and we'd go out together, we'd go different places, and we had fun. Even though we got in the woods and went all our separate ways, we got back together at the end of the day, and everyone's showing each other what they got. We'd be screaming out, "Come over here, look at this!" It was fun.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of lonely doing it, which.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I like the solitude, detecting alone, just to, get out of your head and get in the zone. But it is an awful lot more fun when you're hunting with somebody. I love getting together with Kimberly because, our energies play off of each other.
Mhm.
you know, and we have a good time. And when you find something cool, there's somebody there to share it with, you
Yeah.
know. It's like, have you ever been at home? You're watching TV alone and something funny happens, you're like, ha, 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 and you go to talk to, but you know, your wife or your roommate isn't there, and it's like, oh wow, I guess it was still funny, but you
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
know,
get it.
it's nice to have someone around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swampy, good morning, Swampy
Randy, I will
Don.
take you up on that, Randy. Thank you so much, man. Oh, let me tell you, I learned so much from Randy about this YouTube thing because I had no clue as to what I was doing when I started this channel. A whole year went by. I had 30 subscribers. I had maybe 90 views on the whole channel for a year. And I started watching, I saw Randy on Rob's show that comes on after this, which everyone should tune into. And I heard him talking about YouTube and analytics, and I couldn't even say the word when I heard him say it. And I contacted him, and he gave me a few tips there. And you know what? I went from having 30 subscribers to today I got 570, and that was just
Nice.
back in October.
All right. We have a question from a viewer here. Guillaume Barnaby. Is the new ground scanning technology getting to the world of metal detectors in any way? Viewing screen, maybe, or computer analysis afterwards? I think to a degree. I think there are some machines that you know track where you are and try to show you on screen the shape or size of what's in the ground, but I haven't seen anything that's really like a radar other than those big push along machines that they're using when they're looking for shallow graves and stuff.
Oh, they're getting ready to do that here on a piece of property that Otis and I have been detecting on. And actually, it's right next to the property where I dug that 1660 Spanish cob. But
Good
the
morning,
owner,
Jason.
the owner gave us permission to. They're looking for a slave cemetery,
ABC.
and they gave us permission to hunt the front and the side yards, but we cannot go in the back because that's where they're getting ready to put take all that equipment in there and see if they can't find a cemetery. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, according to Bill Paparouse, yes, Guillaume, hope I'm pronouncing that right, Mr. Barnaby, Nocta Macro has a machine like that. And of course, we do want to say welcome to BC Treasure Trails, Jason. Thanks for being with us. It's super early in the morning where he is. Whistle Pig Dale, good morning. Yeah, got a weekend off from tournaments. I'll tell you what, his kid, his teams, they are killing it in the bowling community. I can see a lot of scholarships going out to those young people for sure.
Yeah. See, BC Trails is in here. I don't think he's been to bed yet.
Nope.
Like 5:30 in his house or something.
We're worth staying up late for the early show. Yeah,
That's right,
that's how it
man.
works.
Certainly. Yep. Smash that like button, like Otis says. Otis and I are going to go check out a new piece of property today, close to like a mile from the beach. Actually, the Chesapeake Bay. So, might be some art treasure in there. We hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was hoping we could get Randy up here to talk about the settings on the Equinox, but I think he might be being shy this morning. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people trying to help me pronounce your name, Mr. Barnaby. I'm going to stick with Mr. Barnaby.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's Mr. So.
Exactly.
You know. Ooh, someone smells silver.
Yep.
Mark Thomas, good to see you here, brother. Oh, now they're chanting for you. Randy, Randy, Randy.
Yeah. Come on up, buddy. Matter of fact, I need to fill my Randy cup up with some Joe.
Oh.
All right. Other side of the boat back with us. Welcome back. Hope you got everything took care of on your end that you need to. Please remember, everybody, the link is pinned at the top of the comments. If you'd like to come up here and say, hey, you don't have to be pretty. Hell, look at us.
No. Listen, if they let me show my mug anywhere in the world, you can't be ashamed of yourself.
Dana Reed, welcome. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Joe Strack is headed to a place with his daughter. He's only hunted it for 45 minutes and got 3 IHPs. You lucky SOB. It's been forever since I got an IHP, man. And again, I was hoping to do some detecting while I was here because lots of great old stuff around, but just been so busy with everything else. And I got to be honest, with a mouthful of hurt teeth, bending over, you know how your blood pressure goes up? It's like, yeah, I got about 3 holes in me before I need an ice pack on my face.
Jerry from the other side of the boat, he's back in here.
Mm-hmm.
You want to come up and join us and talk about your detector and your settings and what you use? Come on up here, Jerry.
Absolutely. There we go. Hide that current comment. We are doing great. We got 33 wonderful people watching right now. And I think we will have some sort of sticker pack up for grabs this morning.
All righty.
So thanks, everyone. Pulling out of the driveway now. I'll be listening. All right, Joe, pay attention to the road. We need you around for a few more dozen years.
Yeah. Certainly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Pat, I had a question for you about the
Getting ready for church.
stickers.
Okay.
Are you available to make stickers again? I know you would take the time.
Not until I get
Morning,
home.
Rob.
I mean, I've got your design already done and down, so when I get home, something like that is an easy print off and do a run. And I've got other designs that I need to do, but I didn't bring any of that gear with me because I got to stay focused on the family stuff right now.
Yeah.
And it would have been so much extra work to try and bring that all along. Good morning, Rob. He's getting ready for his morning show.
Morning there, Rob.
Gonna get ready for the stream.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that link up there for his.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody for checking out Rob's stream and keeping things going over there. I was kind of worried that starting my stream earlier would hurt his because, I'm a bit more popular of a guy. But things have seemed to level off really good, and I'm glad we were able to help him out.
Yes, but him and I were chatting after both of our feeds last week, and he mentioned how many more people are in the beginning of their live feed now that are coming over from our live feed. So
I looked over at the 7-minute mark. He had 70 people there.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Excellent. Yes.
We should win an award for doing that, right?
Oh, definitely. Free entries into something.
Yeah, free gold bars. I'll take one of those. Just so
I take free coffee for that.
Yeah. You have my address, Rob.
It's a good show. If you haven't been to Rob's show, you've been under a rock or something. He has a great time there. Him with Charlie from Digging It Back. Always put on a great show. Very interactive with everybody that's in the crowd.
And they have
go ahead.
Races.
You will not have a bad time, I guarantee it.
What you got there?
I got to take these guys out back and let them run through the trees back there. They're dying to get out now. They sleep in late.
Mm-hmm.
They say, what the heck? We're not getting out of bed at 4:00 in the morning with you every day. You get up, you get everything. We'll come down when we're ready.
That's right.
I gotta run. I'll have you on in the background here listening. And thank you. I want to thank all of you so much. Everyone in this community just really, whoa, look at that.
Boom, Charlie. Chuckles,
There.
Mr. Chuckles.
There's the
What?
payola right there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Boom.
Charlie's a man there.
Thank you, Charlie.
Sweet.
I want to thank all of you here in this community. You gave this old coot here such joy and such inspiration to do things I would have never done before. I would have never sat in front of a screen with a bunch of people. Yeah. And this is just fantastic. So I want to thank each and everyone in the chat. My arthritis is really kicking me today, so I couldn't type that much and say hello to everyone. So, I just want to let everyone know I'm always thinking metal detecting and the community. That's big.
It.
And I got a fantastic sticker board going now.
Awesome stuff. Hey, welcome to Fox in the Ground.
Well, thanks
for showing up.
I'm gonna run.
We are talking YouTube, pleasing old coots since 1985. Yes. All right, walk them puppies.
Yeah. Wow, Charlie kicking in $20. He says, "There's your payback."
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Charlie. We appreciate that. Helps keep the lights on. We got another guest in the background. Please, everybody, put your hands together.
The green M&Ms.
Big warm welcome for Swampy Don of Swamp Rat Nation.
Hey, Pat and Swifty, how you doing?
Good.
We're doing good, brother. How have you been? It's been a skinny minute since we've gotten together.
Yeah, we got to get together soon. I'd been taking people out, and they're finding gold. Let me tell you. No, they're finding silver.
Really?
I took a new guy out, Rick's Rusty Relics. He just started a channel. I did the research on the property. Took him out to go hunting, and he finds a 1883 Mexican 8 real.
Holy crap.
And what do I find? I got the D.
What is that?
It's a big steel D is what it is.
A big steel what?
D.
Huh, that's crazy.
It's like a house ornament or something.
Uh-huh.
No idea.
That's crazy.
Certainly not as good. It's certainly not as good as an 8 real.
Joe Dirt gonna go magnet fishing today at 32 degrees. Jam. That's just all that wetness on your hands.
It's a beautiful day out today, as you can see. I got the tank top on.
I have a tank top on somewhere under all of this.
Beautiful day. I think I'm gonna pull one of my bikes out and go ride around with the detector and find myself a place to go.
Oh yeah,
find something good.
There's plenty of it out there, that's for sure. So, what's your thoughts, Don, on these new machines? Like I say, the onslaught of new machines lately. I mean,
I think if it beeps, it'll find something.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of the machines out there, they're way too expensive.
And way too complicated.
Yes. I mean, I've got the Nocta Legend, which has been out for about a year now. And half the functions, I don't know how to use them.
You know, you get that owner's manual, and it looks like one of those manuals from the Texas Instruments Scientific Calculator.
There's just, I don't have a lot of use for a lot of the stuff. Maybe that's why my buddy's finding the 8 real and I'm finding the D, but I have fun when I go out, and I don't want it to be so complicated.
Right.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for simplicity, and that's one of the things I loved about the Simplex. It was real easy, learned to the machine in like 3 minutes, off and running. You know,
and that's mostly how I use my Legend. You know, it's a matter of the multifunction's nice. It's got some good stability on the beaches, which is great when I do get to the beach. But you know, that one's got for the Pro Pack, it was almost an $800 price tag when I bought it.
Mhm.
So, what do you
Okay,
do? You
TA,
spend.
I'm outside, and there could be condensation on the lens.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know,
But
what do
yeah,
you do?
Sorry
Do you
on my
spend
end.
$800 on a new machine, or do you spend $300 on a machine?
Yeah, I'd go with the $300 machine.
And particularly for somebody just getting into the hobby, spend $300. Don't spend $800.
Yeah, it depends on how expensive a dust collector you want sitting in your garage if you decide to give it up.
Right. Well, and the bottom line is, I go back to my Garrett AT Pro all the time because the signals aren't as good. I don't necessarily know what I'm digging, but as Swifty says, dig it all, y'all.
That's right. Dig it all,
And
y'all. You never know.
yeah, I mean, I've had signals that sounded like crap and dug them up and had an 18 karat gold religious medallion on the bottom of it.
I've dug up killer stuff with my AT Pro, but like I was saying earlier, I wanted something to hunt the water, the salt water, the fresh water, rivers, and all. So I bought the Equinox for that, and just I finally got used to it. Now it's my go-to machine.
Yep.
And I find some goodies with it. And,
Yeah, I've been leaning back more towards my MX Sport because it is a powerful machine, and no matter what I'm using in Florida, I always get a waterproof machine because people think, well, I don't water hunt, I don't need a waterproof machine. If you're in a high humidity environment, you need a waterproof machine. Man, that stuff will infiltrate everywhere. If you've left it in your hot car, you can guarantee there's condensation behind the screen.
Yeah. Otis uses the Legend, and we were out the other day, and that guy dug up 3 very old pocket knives in like a matter of 30 minutes.
Nice.
I think that's what's the best finds all day.
Well, and that Legend has got some power to it. It'll go deep. It's that's what my buddy Rick is swinging when he found the 8 Real, and that thing was down 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet down.
Good morning, Patty. I love what she does with
Patty.
the fonts on her name. I need to figure out how that's
I want
done.
to do that too.
But yeah, that is awesome. Good morning to you, Patty. Hope you've been having a good week and finding good stuff if you can get out there. Patty says she loves her Simplex. She's actually who I turned to when I knew I was going to be using the Simplex to find out what settings she was using. Give me a great base start point from someone who's got the experience. That was very helpful. I'm sure all of y'all have seen that video. We pulled a lot of junk jewelry that day and tons of clad, man. The thing is an absolute beast when it comes to coins.
Yep.
Certainly.
So are you hitting Florida Hunt 9 this year, Pat?
Yes, I will. I don't know if I'll be staying there or just driving on over, but I will be there.
I think I'm going to stealth hunt in their or stealth camp in their parking lot on Saturday night.
Yeah, I figure if I pass out under a tree, that counts as camping.
Yeah,
exactly.
I've got to be a little bit more careful when it comes to the events because I like to take my wife with me, and of course we want to take the dog, but $400 in gas in the camper for FH9. I'll just sleep in the back of the station wagon. Thank you.
I like to make it down there at one of those hunts. This year, I'm just getting over my surgery. If y'all hadn't noticed, I am not wearing a collar or anything anymore. I've been released from the collar, but and I'm getting ready to start a new job. So once I get rolling and get back in the swing of things, hopefully next year I can make it down.
So what kind of job did you get, Swifty?
I got a job cooking at a seafood restaurant.
Nice.
Yeah, because I can't do the manual labor and stuff that I've done all my life. So I love to cook. Met the owner, which my wife does, Mrs. Swifty. She does mobile paint parties. And some of the artwork back here, that's Mrs. Swifty stuff. So she's doing paint parties at their establishment, and then we became friends with the owners, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for some help," and I said, "I'd love to cook." He says, "Once you get that brace off, come talk to me." So I did. Talked to him the other day. He said, "Here's the application. Just fill it out. You got to take your food course so you don't poison anybody, and I'll put you to work next week." I was like, "Wonderful. Thank you so much."
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wheezing Geezer TV, good morning. Excellent.
I love that name. Hey, thanks, Fox in the ground. I appreciate that. And here's the thing. I'm going to be working for someone else. I haven't worked for someone else in 15 plus years. I've been self-employed all this time. So, but I think it'll be fine. This guy, him and I about the same age. We're on the same page about things. So,
that's good. Of course, that could eat into your holidays when you think, "Oh, we'd like to go away for the holidays," but you got to work because that's when other people want to be going out to eat, you know?
Right. Well, we don't travel much, so we're more homebodies than anything. And so we're around, and they're only open Wednesday through Sunday.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
That'll give you plenty of time to go swing the metal detector.
Or doctor's appointments or anything else that's good like that.
Yeah.
You know, that was one of my wife's reasons when she worked at the post office to always want Mondays off so that you've got time for doctor's appointments and stuff.
Exactly.
It's harder to schedule around that stuff as we get older.
It certainly is.
Yes, doctor's appointments take priority.
I go to the VA hospital in Richmond, Virginia. They take care of all my health needs, and it takes almost an hour and a half to get there. So,
and then you
usually
get to sit in the waiting room for an hour and a half sometimes.
I'll be there all day.
Yep. I try to get my VA appointments scheduled so they're back to back on the same day.
Yeah.
If I can. And I'm only 7 miles down the road from my VA. So.
Wow. Well, I was there the other day for my evaluation when they said I could take the collar off. And so I went over to make my appointment for my eye exam because I'm due for that. And they're like, "Yeah, we can't get you in here until September 14th. I'm like, "It's February and you can't get me in until the 14th. She said, "We don't have any help. The whole 9 yards everybody else is going through." And I was like, wow.
That's it. Good morning, Tin Man. Thank you for being here, brother. Y'all remember to hit that thumbs up, please. It helps us out.
Hit it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways. Hit something.
We got about a half an hour of showtime left. And we've got a sticker prize pack up for grabs, don't we, Swifty?
I think so. You got some stickers? I think
not on me.
I think I got one prize pack left. Let me go see real quick just to make sure.
Yep, snag that up. We'll show everybody, and I will get a. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Get a whole hashtag thingy going.
So where are you at right now, Mr. Pat?
I am in Piney Flats, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So
when you come back to Florida, we'll have to get together.
Yeah, we had a death in the family up here, and we're dealing with that. There's the prize pack. Let's go ahead and let Swifty make himself big there.
There, let me get my other hand going here. All right. So, Pat, I'll let you tell the folks what we have.
Okay, we've got the early show magnificator. Great to keep in your pocket when you need to zoomicate in on something you can't see, like a date on a coin. We also have the early show sticker. That's series 1. There will be a new sticker out soon before the end of the season here. And the latest Park Rat metal detecting sticker. Y'all can also expect to soon be getting some new stickers from Swifty. He's all set up and ready to go. I just got to get home and punch him out. And let's say good morning to Don. Just Be Cool Metal Detecting. Thank you for showing up, brother. Keep everybody entertained, Swifty. I'm going to go over and see if I can set up the hashtag thingy.
Okay.
And I'll add to your giveaway this morning. These are my new creations that I've been making.
Let me make you big there, Swampy. Hold on. There you go. Nope. It's kind of blurry. Can you tell us what's on the dog tag?
It's got the Swamp Rat Nation logo.
Okay. It's hard to see. And plus your feed is kind of choppy, but your voice is okay.
That's kind of got some reflection on it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been making these with my laser burner.
Awesome.
Good morning
one of those
to
into
Bad
your-
Idea Lab.
And
Throw
said
one of
that's
those into your giveaway. There's only like 2 people that have gotten them so far. So
awesome. Awesome. I assume we're going to do a hashtag something.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that set up right now.
All right, you go ahead. In the meantime, I wanted to talk about something here. I received a couple of gifts from a friend of Outhouse Otis. He has a buddy who uses his landlord's detector and just goes out on the property right there where they're living. And he finds the bucket listers that I've been looking for a long time. And let me show you these couple of coins that he dug up just the other day. And then he gave them to me after he found out they're on my bucket list. He was like, "Oh, you can have them." I'm like, "What's out, man?" It's kind of hard to see there, but that is an 1858 Trime, a 3-cent Trime. Isn't that cool? He dug that up, and then he dug up an 1865 3-cent nickel. And these are a couple of coins that have been on my bucket list, you know. And this guy, he don't know anything about metal detecting whatsoever, and he goes out there and finds this stuff right off the bat. And I'm like, dude, you know, beginner's luck, right? But I think we lost Swampy.
Oh no!
I don't see him.
Let's see what we got going here.
I appreciate his name is Ray, and I appreciate him gifting me these coins. That, you know.
All right, everybody, put in hashtag something.
There you go.
And you will be eligible to win that giveaway. Hashtag
Nice.
pickles, give me gas. Give me gas too, man.
Did you see that? Here, did you put the banner up there? Here, let's do this.
Heavy Meadow Detective, welcome, Heavy. Thanks for showing up, brother. Oh, awesome to see you here. Heavy's recovering from a little surgery and bouncing back really quick. So super happy to have you here this morning, brother. We are doing a giveaway for a sticker and Magnificator prize pack. All you got to do is enter the hashtag something, and we'll get you entered into that. Let's see where we're standing. We got 12 entries so far. We'll give it a few minutes, and here close to the end of the stream, before we all head on over to Rob's, we will go ahead and do that giveaway. So I'll leave that up on the side for now. Okay, he's got it streaming down at the bottom, so we can go back to normal layout here. Move that for now. Whew. And Swampy has thrown in a pair of the Swamp Rat dog tags that he makes himself with his laser engraver. Those looked really, really sharp, and hopefully I didn't miss anything there. Storm coming in, can't get out. Magnet fish. Everybody entering them hashtags. Let me check on how we're doing. All right, 20 entries so far. We got 31 viewers. Please, everybody, remember to hit that thumbs up. It helps us out big time. Lets YouTube know that you like what you're seeing, and hopefully they'll put us out there more. and we'll get seen by more people. Ooh, dogs got to barking. Smooth, yeah. Silver Wrench, good morning. And seeing you here, we got 41 likes so far, 42 now. Awesome. You people are amazing. And we are so glad we decided to start doing this early morning stream. I can't speak for Swifty, but I know it's been a lot of fun for me.
Me too.
Definitely helps the channel out. And finally, I get to be in the driver's seat and ask the questions and make the mistakes.
That's right. And I'm making the mistakes right beside you, buddy. We are learning together.
Yeah, it's a hard learning curve, but thankfully there's plenty of awesome people out there that we can reach out to for advice on these things.
Yeah. Well,
Same with all of you out there. If you don't have a YouTube channel going, but you've been thinking about getting a YouTube channel going, talk to somebody who has one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We'll give you all the ins and outs, help you get started along your way. And it's just a great adventure. Whether your channel grows big, goes small, you're going to find a nice group of new friends and kind of ensconce yourself into the community. And it's just awesome. As we heard Greenie saying earlier, it's been life-changing for him getting involved with the metal detecting community on YouTube. And it can be the same for any of you out there. So if you're considering getting a channel going or considering doing shorts or considering doing a live stream, talk to someone who's already doing it, and we'll give you that extra nudge you need to get started.
Yeah. And Pat, you are a big help for me, because I'm doing a live stream on Fridays from 12 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And you showed me so much stuff there that I didn't know about. And, especially like the ticker down at the bottom. Man, I'm all over that stuff now.
Yeah, and that's nothing I knew anything about. I found out from Jeff Brewer over at Brewers Prospecting.
Mm-hmm.
So people in the community always willing to help you out. It's not like, oh, it's my territory kind of thing. Stay away. You wouldn't like it. People here are happy to share,
Exactly. And there's so much information that we could all share with one another. There's always something that you don't know about that the other person can help you with. So don't be afraid to ask questions.
Bad Idea Lab says, yes, come to the dark side, future creators.
That's funny.
Too funny. Yeah, it can be all consuming. I know when I first started doing the YouTubing, I was like checking my numbers every day for every video. I'd be checking every hour. And it gets overwhelming. And now it's like, it's like, okay, I put it out there. I know people are going to watch. I'm not going to drive myself crazy wondering why I lost 2 subscribers or why this video got 15 views less than the other one. And
well, speaking of stuff like that, can I say something about my channel and what's happening there?
Absolutely. Say anything you like, brother.
All righty. Well, folks, maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't. I'm close to reaching 1,000 subs. Woohoo! It's been a long road, and I never thought I would actually get that far, but that's cool. It's all good. So if you haven't, go over to my channel and subscribe and everything. And once we get to 1,000 subs, we're going to have a great contest with some silver. I got a prize back here I'm starting on. It started out Outhouse Otis. There goes Mrs. Swifty. Outhouse Otis started out with some donations, and then I've added to it. We have silver coins. We have tokens. We have buttons. I think that's the Park Rat Pat button right there. And we got some K's Miss Digging It. We got
all about the gratitude.
But once we hit 1,000, we're gonna have this contest. Oh, there's other prizes coming in too. I'll wait till I get them before I make an announcement on those. But once we hit 1,000 subs, we'll have a big old contest and give all this goodness away.
Yes, Sadistic Picker. It is me that does the logos and the stickers. I'll be home sometime next week. I think we've talked once already about getting some stuff done for you. If I hadn't gotten back to you in an email, I did get something from you. I've just been overwhelmed with our family tragedy going on. So once I get home, we'll get back into that. And y'all saw those buttons that Swifty was just holding up. I do buttons, I do shirts, I do hats, magnificators, lighter stickers. It was the first button I ever did was for Alley Cat Treasures. Here's Miss K. K's digging it.
I gave Otis my last dig it all, y'all button, so I'm out of those. Oh, we got a Clark's Cove button in here.
Nice. I love the Clarks, man. You know, they keep things changing up on a fairly regular basis.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They do. I'm going to put a link in here to my website. Look at that. Yeah, I lost a bunch. You were talking about that. I lost a bunch of subs last night, just like that.
We are hanging at 22 entries for this giveaway. We got 35 viewers, so get in that hashtag something and be in on that. If it's something you've already won, you can use it as a prize pack on your own for your own channel. True. Or to add to somebody else's giveaway. It's not going to hurt our feelings if you win something and pass it on down the line.
Not at all. I do that all the time. Some stuff I keep, I'm like, oh man, that's awesome. I'm keeping that for myself. Other stuff, it's still awesome, but I already have one or two or three. I pass it on, you know, let somebody else enjoy it.
That's it. We got Iron Antler here. Welcome aboard, Beard. Thanks for stopping in. Hit that hashtag something. Be eligible to win that prize pack, the sticker pack with the magnificator, and the custom dog tags from Swamp Rat Nation.
That's right. Swamp, he's still in here. He just dropped out of the live feed for some reason.
Yeah, Randy, I should be back in business by the end of the week. And we'll be able to get everybody hooked up, especially if your designs are already done or you just need a little bit of tweak to it.
Now, Pat, you know, I have this coffee cup, metal detecting with Randy coffee cup. Do you do coffee cups also?
No, I do not. I have the gear to do it, but I haven't played around with it enough to where I'm confident to say, yeah, come to me for your coffee cups.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I mean, everybody can use a coffee cup, right?
Yeah. Now, I thought I saw somebody saying hi to the Clarks, but I don't see them in here. Did I miss that?
I'm looking. I don't see. I think maybe because I mentioned Clark's Cove, someone.
Okay, yeah. Jim says, hi, Covers, and it's like,
Well, I think we're all Covers.
No, yeah. I know. I'm a Cover for life, number 3.
Thought I'd share that real quick.
Jumping off the roof into the snow, losing his camera.
Word, that was so funny. And then he was going to jump off the roof, and then he fell. And I was like, oh, my God, he's broken his back now. But then he crawled back up and did a backflip, and we all laughed and went, ooh.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Swampy is Cover for Life, number 111. BC is number 98. Yeah, we're all Covers up in here.
I forget my number.
Papa Rouse is number 7. They've got a great channel. They do awesome stuff. They have their premieres that go on, I believe, Sunday. Of course, they do their live show on Saturday nights at 8. I believe is when they start.
At the countdown.
You can catch them on Wednesdays over at Jersey Ray Diggs. They co-host with her on her show. Also an awesome, fun place to be on a Wednesday night. If you ain't got nothing to do, come to the Tube. There's always somebody live having a good time. Even if they're not doing giveaways and stuff, you always have a lot of great laughs.
And speaking of going live, when we're done here, we're going to raid Rob and Charlie. I'll post a link here. Once we run the contest, I'll post the link again. And we'll go over there and raid their live feed. And he is, I think they're live till about 11:30 Eastern time. And then right after that is Mara Videos with Marlon and Tripwire.
It's funny. We're talking about the Cover for Life, and BC says, sounds like our prison numbers. Except, BC, we know your prison number was I-69.
Oh.
Man, I need a drum set here. Oh, too funny.
Yeah. Hashtag something to get in the contest, y'all. Win this prize back. Sticker pack.
Oh, good stuff. We've got about 15 minutes left of the show here. So we'll give it just a few more minutes for people to get in that hashtag and see who our awesome winner is today.
Yeah. And
it's Jim Steele.
The sound effect, Pat. Hold on. I'll be right back. I might have some sound effects.
There you go. All right. Tin Man is Cover for Life 131. Awesome. Yep, they've really done awesome building up their channel, finding the parts of the community that they love the best, and it's just awesome to see them doing so wonderful. They told people before they started their channel because of me, and that makes me feel really honored to see them doing so well and to know that I had a part, some small part, in making that possible. Papa York, good morning to you. Still using an ashtray he took from Leavenworth with his numbers scratched in the bottom.
I couldn't find it, but maybe I'll have it for next week. But I got a little sound effect machine where you can push the buttons, give you a drum roll, a whistle, all that kind of stuff.
Iron Antler is Cover for Life 105. Sweet stuff. Hashtag Pat for Life. Park Rat. Ooh.
So how many here in the chat are going out metal detecting today on this beautiful day? Some people got snow, but
yeah, I think I'm gonna take me a little nap this afternoon. Wind down. I would like to get out and detect, but there's been so much going on. I'm looking forward to a day off.
Right on. I bet you are, man. Randy's going detecting. Are those real birds chirping?
Yes, they are. I am in the great outdoors here. Those sound like scrub jays. That's a western tanager. Yeah, I know most of my bird sounds. That's an owl.
I thought it was a dodo bird.
And he's sick because you can hear him all, whoo. Yeah, it's cold here. When the birds are getting cold, you know it's sick. Yeah. Who has daffodils?
We have tons of daffodils here, man. Tons. Tons of them. And where we live here in Gloucester are known for the daffodils, and they have what's known as the Daffodil Festival here, which I think is in March or April. And when we first came down here to look at our house and do an inspection, and we drove 3 hours to get here, and GPS took us through town, which we know better now to get here, but we ended up going through town, and there's this parade just starting up, and we're on the back end of this parade going through town. Like, what the hell's going on here, man? Look at all these people. And come to find out that it was the Daffodil Festival, and they said, hey, stop right there. You need to go around the other way. And we're like, okay,
Mm.
what's going on?
Ready. I will be back in just a moment, and we'll do that giveaway. Give me just a second.
Right on, right on. Yeah, I think the daffodils came out a lot earlier this year. I know Otis and I were out metal detecting this area by a park, and the daffodils had started blooming, and that was at the, I think, beginning of February. Wasn't it, Otis? If you're still in here, I think it was the beginning of February that the daffodils started blooming, and they just been getting it all month. I don't know. Everything's changing anymore. Daffodils on the Vancouver Island already. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of daffodils coming up. First thing you know, that's another way. If you're looking around trying to find an old home site that you want to go metal detecting at, you know, you can always look around in the spring for the daffodils that are popping out. And you know, when you see that, you know that you can probably find an old house site there or some kind of building structure. Something was there because, you know, daffodils aren't native plants. They were planted by someone there. So, you know, something to look for when you're out there.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, what you do?
All right, let's see what we're doing here. We've got a few minutes left. We're going to stop probably 5 minutes before the hour. Hey, Messy Hole, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Enter that hashtag.
Something.
Enter the hashtag something so you can be eligible to win here. We're going to do the giveaway in a few minutes. We'll stop a few minutes early, let everybody grab a coffee, run to the bathroom, do what they got to do before heading on over to Rob's live stream. And remember to give them a big old rat raid so they know where the love is coming from.
That's right.
Definitely a good crowd up in here. BC's got 5 feet of snow. You can start diving head first off the roof now.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see that video.
These are my winter shorts, Randy. He's like, put some pants on. It's like, what? I got great legs. You can't hide this kind of beauty.
That's funny. That's funny, Pat. I almost clicked on. I was about to click on that one myself. You beat me to it.
It's like, yeah, I wouldn't be complaining about the cold if I actually dressed for it, huh?
Right.
Oh, Messy Hole, something Rebecca planted. Yes. If you see the shirt in his videos, Rebecca plants her finds. They have such a great time together out there. I love seeing the channels that are husband and wife couples like that, getting along. It's nice when you can share something you really love with someone you really love, you know?
Yeah. I come home with my treasures and Mrs. Swifty's like, oh, that's nice, honey.
Yeah, I know. My wife is like, meh.
But once in a while, I'll bring something home. She's like, oh, let me see that.
Yeah, and then I never see it again.
That's it's gone. It's on her finger. You know, she loves the rings. So if I find a nice silver ring, she's like, yep, it fits. I'm like, Merry Christmas, honey.
Too funny. All right, let me take a look here and see what we got rolling. We got 34 entries here. That is freaking awesome. And I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, that's hair on my legs. I got totally hairy legs. I'm a beast. Oh. But let's go ahead and pick today's winner. Let me see if I can figure this one out. Good luck, everybody. Thank you all for playing along. Let's see who the winner is. Big crowd.
Ding, 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 ding.
Dirt digging with Outhouse Otis.
Hey, guess what? I'm going to see Otis here in about 2 hours, so I'll just hand him the stuff.
Otis did comment earlier that if he won, to go ahead and draw again, and because he's already got the stuff. So we are going to go ahead and draw again.
But yeah, I didn't realize that.
Now he posted that like when we first started collecting the hashtags. He was like, I put it in, but if I win, go ahead and redraw because I've already got the stuff and
Okay.
awful generous of him. So
I thought I was going to save a stamp.
on to the next winner. Good luck, everybody.
Olin, good morning, Olin. Yeah, you got to hear right at the tail end.
Lewis S. Outdoors. Congratulations, Lewis.
Yep. So,
Awesome
Lewis,
stuff.
I have the prize back here. So go over to my About section on my YouTube page. My email is in there. And shoot me an email with your address, and I'll get this in the mail to you sometime this week.
Awesome stuff. Let me pull that off the screen.
Yeah, and I'm going to put Rob's channel up so everybody can go over there and we can raid his live feed. Yeah.
Too funny. Wrinkles frozen in place. Feels that way sometimes. Super stuff there. I want to thank everybody for joining us this morning. I've noticed some people starting to crowd in a little bit before 7:30, so don't be surprised if one of these weeks we start a little bit early.
Yep, you never know. Yeah. And you know what, Pat? We're 42 strong right now.
You people are awesome. Appreciate each and every one of you showing up. Big shout out to Charlie for that super chat. He's an awesome guy. Awesome. He'll be over there hosting with Rob here in just a few minutes. So we're going to end this. Let everybody go. Grab your coffee, take a piddle, get a donut, see us over at Rob's, and remember to give them a big rat raid so they know where all the love came from.
That's right.
And until next week, take it easy, everybody. We'll see you over at Rob's.
All right. And remember, you're only one hole away
from a really good day. And dig it all, y'all.
That's right.
See ya.